So I'm really trying to look at how this information spreads, whether it's true or not, and give students a good sense of the timeline that a lot of this stuff came out over the course of the day about the Kobe Bryant crash. Now here's the original tweet. Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash, TMZ. That was at 11:32 Pacific time. 7 minutes later, other websites start reporting that there was a crash, breaking news. NBC News, a very responsible tweet here, we're working to determine and confirm who was on board the helicopter. So they're trying to independently confirm that it was Kobe Bryant. Of course, the FAA came out with their statement. This was about 23 minutes after those reports. And you can see here a little details about the helicopter. Now, they cite local authorities and saying that 5 people were on board, and then listing that they will investigate. Now, this was about 5 minutes later, and forgive me because I don't have the original tweet here. Somebody responding to the fact that Rick Fox was on board. Now, this is kind of what I'm reaching out to the group here for, is where did that original report come from? We're not sure, but we all know that it spread. So we have a report that Kobe Bryant and Rick Fox were on it. Now, this came out the same minute at 12:10 during the Pro Bowl.
Before I ran out the door, my wife said, "Oh my Lord, we grew up with Kobe." And the fact that 4 of his children are believed to be on that helicopter with him, all daughters, one of them a newborn, is simply devastating.
So there's the report, and that's when it kind of became a little bit of a storm for a little bit. That minute, WPLG says Kobe Bryant's 4 daughters reportedly among those killed. ABC News reporting Kobe Bryant's 4 daughters. And then Breaking News Global, for whatever you want to believe in their following. Not a verified account, but they have likes and retweets on that. So then, smart Twitter people start doing the math. Rick Fox, Kobe Bryant, 4 daughters, pilot. That doesn't equal 5. This I just thought was interesting. I guess the Guardian News had an auto tweet about Kobe Bryant losing his spot in the all-time scoring list that came out after reports of his death. They realized it was insensitive and deleted it. Then more confused tweets of all the different sources that have come out. And then here's an interesting one, Factory of Sadness, which is, a fan blog, but a blue check with the word confirmed says, his daughters are safe and sound. No credible outlet has posted anything yet about Fox being involved. Stop spreading misinformation. It's great advice, but maybe they could have taken their own advice. So going through, we have some debunking, more Twitter sleuthing. Rick Fox was liking tweets after the reported crash. An NBA reporter says, I've communicated with him directly. NBC News says they talked to a spokesman for Rick Fox. So here we go. We've debunked the Rick Fox news. And then 2 minutes after that, ABC News confirms Kobe Bryant's 4 daughters were not on board the helicopter crash. Now, ABC News was the one who reported the daughters. All 4 were on board. ABC News now confirms that the 4 daughters were not on board. Now, look at the timestamps here. 1 minute later, breaking news, Kobe's daughter Gianna Maria was also on board the helicopter and died in the crash. 1 minute after the all 4 confirmed by ABC News to be safe. Here's President Trump tweeting about it. He said Kobe Bryant and 3 others killed in the helicopter crash. And then Woj with ESPN reporting that Kobe was on his way to a travel basketball game. So he gives a few more details. Sean King, who has quite a following, also kind of parrots a few of those details as well. Now, that was at 1 o'clock Pacific time when the initial report was at 11:32. So in less than an hour and a half, all of that information went out there. Now, if you have any more that might be interesting to include in that, I would love to be able to use them. Thanks for bearing with me on a 4.5-minute video. But this is kind of what I want to get at. I just want to illustrate this. I'm not going to make any larger point other than just be responsible with your reporting to my students. But I think it's a pretty interesting visual about how all that information came down in less than 90 minutes.